Yes. Well, I didn't mean like that. I meant like using it. I want you to drink. I want you to drink a lot this morning.
I can't believe this is the first time you noticed my Taylor Swift cup.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's just I don't know, the way you were sipping out of it, it was like on display. Like you were trying to show me you have a Taylor Swift cup without you have a Taylor Swift
Look how cool I am, man.
cup.
Got out of the prize closet.
Right on. 5 seconds. Well, now it's 5
seconds. Danny.
I told you so.
And Country Corey.
You are ridiculous.
On 98.1 The Max.
Danny, are you aware there is a TikTok of you standing in a flower bed barking out orders to your husband?
Only because you told me about it 90 seconds ago.
I love
Thanks,
it.
daughter.
Your daughter gets the TikTok and you have no idea what's going on.
No. And yeah, it's I arranged these plants that we got according to the blueprints that my brother dropped off, and I said and I put them how I thought they would be, and I said, why'd I do this? Because Carl, the carpenter's got a much better eye than I do. But I just wanted it to look like I did something, I think.
Just to look like you've been busy, I guess.
Yeah, busy out there with the flowers. So I when he got home, he started questioning it. And I mean, I was like, the attitude just started. And I don't know why. I knew this was going to happen.
Blueprints?
Yeah, blueprints for the flower beds.
Who uses blueprints? Wait a minute. Blueprints?
Blueprints.
Like
blueprints. I got it right here. Blueprints.
Like a map of the what? That's a blueprint of the flower bed. How the hell did you get that? Who gets blueprints?
Well, my brother is a landscape architect. That's how you get them.
So he just drops off blue. He's just got time all willy nilly to map out your flower bed.
No, he doesn't have time. So that's why it took a year and a half. I finally bugged him enough.
Who uses blueprints to plan their flower bed? That is a little OCD, Danielle. Okay, that's a lot OCD.
Well, what do you think a landscape architect does?
I mean, I never need blueprints.
Okay, well, I would say
my mind is blown.
Well, that's what he does. He takes people's yards and makes like blueprints out of them and draws what goes where. I mean, you can't make a retaining wall or a French drain without blueprints because you won't know the levels of the land.
That explains the ditch in my backyard. I didn't even know you were supposed to do that. I had no idea. When you were telling me about this the other day, my mind is blown to this moment. I had no idea people use blueprints in everyday life. I mean, if you're building a building or you're like, an architect, yeah, but
architect. See, he's a landscape architect. So now, I really did just ask for him to tell me what plants to put where according to the shade and what way we're facing and all that kind of stuff. But that's what he does for a living. So he's like, I'm not going to do anything half-assed. That's what I do every day is draw blueprints. So I will do this on a computer for you. And it's, much more high tech than what he learned in college. But I mean, he went to college to be a landscape architect. That's what he does.
It's just I'm so removed from the world of blueprints that you may as well be speaking Japanese because I ain't never been nowhere. I don't know nothing about nothing. And to use blueprints for a flower bed just seems to boggles my mind. I don't even know. Look, okay, let's say your brother wasn't a landscape architect. Would you use blueprint?
Well, I'd probably use a company to come out here and, well, yeah, I mean, kind of. The nurseries you can go in there and tell them, show them a picture of your house and draw out what goes where. It's kind of like, take blueprints out of your head and think of like if you went into Lowe's and you wanted to paint your house a certain color. Well, there's a program that you could put all the colors to see if you like it. So you could do the same thing with your beds.
I am absolutely brand new at this whole homeowner thing. I'm 45 years old. I've rented houses my entire life. If the flower bed needed to be done, the landlord did it. So for this is brand new to me. You have to use where do I get blueprints? Like if I wanted to blueprint the flower bed, where my brother's not a landscape architect. My brother is an engineer on the railroad. So
you have a better chance of getting blueprints of the railroad then.
So where would I get blueprints? I'd have to call like a landscape company and be like, excuse me, I need blueprints, please.
Yeah, like Richway Landscape, they do blueprints.
Yes, I need some blueprints for my flower bed. Because
I don't know a landscape company that doesn't use blueprints.
then they're going to be like, you live in Bartlett? Y'all don't do that over there.
Now look, if you've got a simple bed and you know what how much sun it gets or how much shade, yes, you could go and get help and somebody will tell you what you need to plant. But if you've got a draining issue, there's going to be blueprints.
Blueprint. Who uses blueprints for a flower bed besides Danny Bruns? 901-535-9898. I've got to know. And Justin Wright on our Facebook Live feed said, you must have a hell of a flower bed for needing blueprints. So what's the square footage on your flower bed? Since I'm sure it's on the blueprint.
I don't know that it is.
I bet you could figure it out though, because I'm sure blueprints are to scale, right?
Yeah, well, it's 1/4 to 1/4 inch to 1 foot is the scale. That's what it tells me on the right here where it says scale.
Every quarter of an inch is a foot.
Yeah, so I mean, and these aren't even detailed to what he does because I was just the sister that needed to know what the plants needed to put in. I had no drainage issues until it rained.
So you don't have any drainage issues. So really, you don't need. Could you have done that without blueprints?
Well, yeah, he drew me a sketch, and I tried to go off of that, and then all of a sudden, I came home, and this had a bow around it, and was in my front door.
So you tried to do it off the sketch, and so he's like, "No, let's go ahead and get the correct design." So that
yeah, he's like, I mean, my brother is like me when it comes to like Halloween costumes. Nothing's half-ass.
It's to the wall all the time.
Yeah, and he's my big brother, and he loves me. I mean, just the same way if he wanted to, I mean go to a concert, I'd take him.
Well, I get it. I totally get that. And just the fact that blueprints is how he loves you blows my mind. I am blown away. And the phone is not ringing because nobody uses blueprints.
Oh, that is a horse. There's no way.
I just can't. Wow. It just blew my mind. That's all. Just blew my mind.
Well, it kind of blew my mind too. Like I don't know that I would have gone this far if my brother didn't do this for a living. But yeah, no, I mean, we had somebody look at the backyard because we have a drainage issue and we have grass that won't grow. And the initial sketch was sent over before the blueprints.
So, I mean, it's like Treehouse Masters. You seen that show, Treehouse Masters?
Yeah.
Where the guy goes and looks at the tree and draws stuff. Then I guess they make blueprints.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea how common blueprints were. I thought they were something like on TV. You know what I mean? They were just, I had no idea.
We had a roof put on this outside room last year and had blueprints then.
So I had a roof done. Did they use blueprints for my roof?
Did they just what did they do to it?
They just took everything off and put stuff back on.
Oh yeah, no. The roof was already built. So it's to build anything. Yes, you will get blueprints. I mean, we've got a whole storage closet full of blueprints over here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Danny. 901-535-9898. If you use it, I don't believe anybody's using blueprints. I've seen mine. That was awesome. Blueprints. Hey, it's just crazy. To me, I mean, like I said, I don't know nothing about nothing.
I hear you.
Mind-boggling. Ain't nobody.
I private chatted you. Since it was the exact same time yesterday, so I'm a construction inspector for a city unnamed, but it rhymes with Shermantown. We have landscape prints for every commercial job we do, types of plants, number of plant sizes, and their locations. Also inspect a lot of permits for Paul at Goodwin's. That's my brother.
But see, he does it for a living. People that don't do it for a living don't ever touch blueprint. Just like people.
I would have to maybe agree.
'Cause that's the first time. That's the closest I've ever come to seeing blueprints in person.
Justin, he's been losing his mind over this for 4 days. He's been waiting to talk about this. And no, this one's actually black and not blue.
So black prints?
No, I think, well, the way that they would be copied, they were like dittos back in the day. So when you would make them, it would be like Xerox. What would you call that? It's not, what would it be?
Carbon paper?
Yeah.
Carbon, whatever.
So I think that's why they were always blue. And now that it's all computerized,
they can just print it out on. I bet they have to have a special size printer, and I know exactly nothing about blueprints.
Carbon paper, yes. Thank you, Justin.
That's amazing.
Well, and this is why I love the diary thing. I mean, like I was like, oh, my brother dropped me off blueprints. Yay. Next. And you're like, all right, let's stop at the blueprints. What?
What the hell are we doing? Blueprints. All right, looks like we're playing Led Zeppelin. I would have gone with Fuel had I looked up earlier, but
That was a hand-picked Led Zeppelin.
Oh, well, then there we go.
That's just hilarious. But then you're right. Then I get my dad to pass it on. I mean, to pick them up. I'm like, God, I am spoiled.
We can go there next if you want. Take it into that. And we can plant that seed for the future.
Oh, look at that pun. Love it.
Damn blueprints. Maybe this turns into how does your family spoil you? I don't know. We'll see what happens in this next one.
Very punny, Corey.
Wait, your old dead bird. Why have I got a crazy little thing called love stuck in my head?
Did it play earlier?
Over the Hills and Far Away is not any better. I don't want to get that one stuck in my head either.
I mean, you should see some of the.
Are they blowing you up?
No, my brother though, he's just like laughing how we're overthinking it.
Can you read the text on the air or no?
Yeah, well, he said send pictures of my house, front of the house to him, so I did. And he said looks great, and I'm like, okay, well, I said, well, if you were to guess where hostas would go, what would be your guess? I got 25 dug up. Any clue how much soil conditioner I need to buy for 1,000 square feet? 15 to 20 bags for flowers, driving home. And I think he got sick of the questions. So he's like, I'm just going to draw this damn thing for her so she'll leave me alone. That's what I'm figuring out.
That might be the way that's also you need to figure out. I do this once and I'm left alone forever. There goes the washing machine. Damn it, Joy.
Joy, come on, man. It's been months. Why did you do it to me? Ah, Joy. All morning now. There goes the washing machine. Me and my man.
That song.
All right, you starting?
Yeah.
What? Okay, yeah. You start. Explain what we were saying, and then say, how did all this start?
Okay. I got to get to the bottom of this.
Danny
You don't like meat out of a tube?
and Country Corey
Did we tell you or just show you?
on 98.1 The Max.
Danny Bruns has got a flower bed that is so epic it needs blueprints. I don't know. I'm so far removed from the world of using blueprints for everything. I've only ever thought about blueprints when they're on TV. So how did I got to know how it began? Did you? I mean, your brother's a landscape architect. You just call him up and go, "Hey, I need some blueprint."
No, not at all.
Before I have that question, how did you know to use blueprints?
Okay, I really didn't know to use blueprints. It's like anything else. Like, you know how somebody says, "Hey, how do I get into radio?" And it's like, it's a lot more complicated than that. So, I would just ask my brother, "Hey, what do I need to plant in front of my house?" He's like, "What? I mean, really? What way does your house face? Is it shady? When is it shady?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Just send me some pictures of your house." So I'm looking through these text messages, and I think I've gotten to the bottom of it. I sent him at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 different pictures from the second story, even from the second story down. And if I remember correctly, my husband was doing it too, but we didn't know. So my brother's just getting bombarded with all these pictures, right?
From both of you.
Yeah. And so I sent it to him on a Saturday, and then the next day he said, "Looks great." And I was like, "Okay, well, I need some help here, bro." So then the next day I said, "So if you would guess where hostas would go, what would be your guess?" I got 25 dug up. No response. Next question. "Any clue how much soil conditioner I need to buy for 1,000 square feet?" It's about 2 hours later. He says 15 to 20 bags for flowers. I'm driving home now. All good. I got 14. Well, so now I'm realizing that the reason I got the blueprints and it's so fancy is because he wanted me to leave him alone. And he understood and the questions didn't even stop after the blueprints. That's when he goes, "Y'all are overthinking this." Jesus. So my brother isn't spoiling me as much as I think he's spoiling me. He's getting me off his back because she doesn't know what the hell she's doing over there. So if I make these blueprints, she'll leave me alone.
And you came home and the blueprints were on the porch with a bow around them.
Yes.
Was there a note that said, "Here are your damn blueprints, now leave me alone," attached to it?
No, but I didn't realize it till just now that is perfect. That is a good way to do it nicely. Like, I'm thinking he's doing something nice. He's just getting me off his back.
Oh, you felt so special. You're like, "Oh, how sweet. My brother gave me blueprints for the flower bed because he wants my house to look as good as I do." Also, and then here comes Corey to expose the truth.
Oh, it's so funny, but
with his blueprint, no knowledge of them. I just the fact that you came home to blueprints is mind-boggling.
that blows your mind, doesn't it? We got a text on our Rick's powder coating text line. "I'm a construction inspector for a city unnamed, but it rhymes with Shermantown.
Must be
We have landscape prints for every commercial job we do. Types of plants, number of plants, sizes, and their locations. We also inspect a lot of permits for Paul and Goodwin's."
All right. Well, shout out to Paul.
Big shout out to Paul. And I'm gonna get you some blueprints for Christmas.
Of anything. It doesn't matter.
I mean, you're gonna frame them. You're gonna be like, "Look at me, I'm highfalutin. I got blueprints."
Oh, dang. Memphis in May barbecue cooking contest is on this year, and we've got your free tickets coming up in minutes with Morning Wood. That was a fun segment. I love that.
There goes the washing machine.
I saw something quick on the prep that we can use. What was it? Oh, I found it. Which this should be, if I'd have seen this before I put up the Morning Wood headlines, I'd have used this one because this is really good. Elderly tourists go on a sightseeing tour where they were taken to a cemetery for a sales pitch. I don't know. Should we use stupid news going into stupid news? Should we take that opportunity to talk about how you can win $25,000? Let's see. Oh, no, we're on time. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Must have been a short break. Commercial break, I mean. Blueprints. Goodness gracious. And the fact that you were like, there are no blueprints. Well, no. Like every week, here comes some blueprints.
I have a whole closet full.
I got a whole bunch of what are you talking about? Crazy. So if I wanted to take pictures of my flower bed and I don't have a second story, if I got to get on the roof,
I would say that the you would just have to measure how big your bed is from the house is what he was trying to look at. And he wasn't going to ask his little sister to take out a tape measure. But then I saw Carl doing it. So in other words, I took the pictures from the second story and he got them. And then when Carl sent him some pictures, he said, can you measure everything out? And he's probably just at baseball going, these two idiots. They don't even know what the other one's doing.
right?
And my brother's probably sitting there going, she is going to pay me for those blueprints, isn't she?
All right, there's our third break. Or maybe this is it. 98.1 The Max.
Yes, my name is Bob Shannon,
Hey, Bob.
and last year my church used blueprints to lay out its new flower garden and trees.
So the church is using blueprints too. See, I'm way behind on this blueprint thing.
Yeah. Flower garden and trees.
Wow. Well, thank you, Bob. I appreciate hearing from you.
Oh, thank you,
right.
Bob.
Have a great
Bye.
one, Bob. That'll get us to it. He's probably like, I hope she knows she's got to pay for these.
Oh, Bob. Yeah.
I think I am gonna drop this song.
Okay. I think I'm a little late on this. Yeah. That's great.
That's awesome.
The old man just calling you out.
I just became a grown up like 2 weeks ago. So, you can't expect that much of me.
Okay, let's see.
I think I'm gonna be 45 years old for like 10 years.
Fine with me.
You think anybody will notice if I say I'm 45 years old for like 10 years?
No.
Corey's 45 years old and got 30-year-old. All his kids are like 40. I don't know how he's doing that.
The math isn't adding up. All right, hold on 1 second for me. What's our plan, Stan?
You're gonna have to laugh live because buttons.
Huh?
You're not on that phone call because buttons.
Oh, okay.
So you'll have to laugh live when he says yeah.
I am in 26 seconds.
Does Macy need lunch?
Yeah. And an extra pair of shoes. I forgot that, but I can take those with me.
Y'all are the best, man. Field day, blueprints. Man, y'all are the best.
I mean, yeah, I've got a field day t-shirt on. You're not gonna make fun of that.
Danny
And he started pooping rainbows.
and Country Corey
She was like, I ain't trying that. And I'm like, yeah, come on.
on 98.1 The Max.
You know, I was just thinking, I hope my brother's not listening to this and going,
Wow, Corey's stupid.
or she does know she's going to pay for those blueprints, right? They weren't free.
If you're just joining his daddy's brother, apparently he's a landscape architect. Who knew? Dropped off blueprints at her house, and blueprints to me is something they do in New York City and not in reality in the real world. But apparently it is. I'm just flabbergasted that people use blueprints for flower beds.
Yes, they do. That's that's what pays my brother's bills. Drawing
535-9898. Hello.
Yes, my name is Bob Shannon,
Hey, Bob.
and last year my church used blueprints to lay out its new flower garden and trees.
So the church is using blueprints too. See, I'm way behind on this blueprint thing.
Yeah, they use it to plant their flower garden and trees.
Wow. Well, thank you, Bob. I appreciate hearing from you.
All right.
Have a great
Bye.
one, bud. Even churches use blueprints.
And he just called you out. Thanks, Bob. That was great.
Do I need a blueprints for morning wood?
You may need Jesus.
The Max with your morning wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today for Barbecue Fest tickets? Would a company in France give employees snuggle breaks?
Would a car shop build a custom car body using only crushed beer cans?
Or would a man end up working for a car rental company while waiting to return a car?
901-535-9898. Which one of those headlines is the real Morning Wood headline? All right, good. 98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Daniel,
Where you from, Daniel?
Collierville.
Right on. Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
Oh, is it the guy working at the car dealership or whatever?
It is. The guy working at the car rental place that didn't even work there.
Yeah,
Daniel, you have got Morning Wood.
awesome.
You also got yourself a pair of Barbecue Fest tickets for next week. And it is true. Everyone is looking for employees. You could find one just while you're returning a car.
There we go.
All right, Daniel, hang on 1 second for us. All right, bud?
All right.
Woo-hoo. All right. That has been taken care of. Rolling. And you'll be glad to know that I checked this audio. It's clean.
Me and my baby. Me.
Robert Van Gundy. I do not know when you will get the email for your Stapleton tickets, but the show is not until December, so
Hang tight.
plenty of time.
Phone ringing. Kids screaming. Din, 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 but the milk's gone sour.
You're gonna get in trouble for copyright stuff.
I'm gonna kill Joy.
I love
I
how
better not say that out loud. I'm not really gonna. If Joy ends up dead, I did not kill her.
I love how tall this new chair is.
Oh, you got a new chair already?
Well, I wouldn't call it new. I stole it from the other side of the room. So it might be your chair. From Gulfport, Mississippi. Heck yeah. Got your toes in the sand. Your toes in the sand.
So nice. Just another. Okay, so I'm seeing like through our prep and stuff like that. I'm not seeing actual news stories, but I'm assuming they're relating to an actual news story. Would you like me to get to the chase? The Carpenter hates when I do that. Like, I have to tell everything after. Just tell me it first. Anyway, is Melinda really looking for 85% of Bill's money?
Hold on.
80%. There was a parody that we had this morning, and I didn't know if there was any truth to that or if it was just, Al Johns, when did y'all move to Gulfport? Hey, Catherine. Oh, shut up, Catherine.
Nope. I don't see anything like that.
Why is that there twice? It's not. Dumbass.
Oh, my daughter-in-law's got jokes. She has got jokes. Did I send you that picture?
Of
Beer. No, I did not. I'm going to show the whole world.
Yeah.
I've got waiting on me at home. Homemade cervezas, snitches. I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna start drinking at like 10:30.
I'll be drinking at 10:32 at field day.
Cut to tomorrow's show where I'm reporting Danny Bruns is in jail for drinking on school property. Really, it should be okay. It's Cinco de Mayo. It's Revenge of the Fifth. Oh, I got chores to do today. To stop and get a headlight.
Oh, you have to be an adult today?
And then get a $200 oil change.
Man, I'm due for an oil change like no business. I'm driving to Millington to see my boy Shaq.
Might get one while you're there.
I'm going to come home with the minivan. I am.
You're probably not kidding.
I'm not paying for it either. I'm doing a little test drive.
For 5 years. Some of those minivans are awesome, man.
I'm telling you. I know. That's why I'm going to seriously get one today.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. You trading in?
I mean, I will when I decide to buy one. I'm just, he wants me to drive it because I was like, I want that Pacifica. He's like, no, he's just surprised because I'm not a minivan kind of person. I'm like, oh, I can be a minivan person.
Funny story about Raleigh Tire in Cordova on Germantown Parkway. There's a KFC right close to there. And there's a median in Germantown Parkway. I sent my son one time to KFC for dinner. He's leaving KFC. He didn't know that there was a median there and pulls out into Germantown Parkway on a left turn and busts into that median and pops 2 tires. and we took it to Raleigh Tire because it was right there, and we could push it over there in the rain.
Oh no. Hey, Cliff. Hey, thanks for being so nice and enjoying watching my girls at the Kentucky Derby mint julep making since Corey made fun of me.
Like Catherine comes with a stinger today. Catherine, like a hive of bees on your leg.
No, what she's saying is, see, my birthday is 1 week before hers, and I didn't have a car yet, so my mom let us take the minivan to school for the first day, and we weren't allowed to go anywhere but school and back.
And I'm sure you followed that rule.
We busted up in McDonald's drive-through, and I was a nervous wreck because it's a narrow place to be for your first day in a minivan. Oh yeah, we thought we were so cool in that minivan. And then, as Catherine knows, the carpenter picked me up in a minivan for our first date.
Oh yeah,
we're a minivan family.
If the vans are rocking, don't come and knocking.
Yeah, when I told Carl I was like looking at those minivans, he was like, "Oh."
He was like, "Oh yeah,
I'll trade my car in for that."
Not hard to get permission for that one, is it? Wouldn't call it permission, but not hard to get him on board with that, is it?
No.
You know, I have officially traded in caffeine for water in the mornings. I've done it. I started drinking water when we started the show, and now that's what I want in the morning is water. I don't want a Coke or coffee. I never wanted coffee, but I'm over the caffeine in the morning thing.
Well, congratulations.
I know. I'm so happy for me. Look,
I drank my lemon honey water Monday. So over that. I got to drink more water.
I might get some lime and start throwing it in there. A little splash of flavor.
I know.
Yeah, beer's so good. The beer's so damn good. I want to drink one right now. Got them 5 of them sitting next to me.
Are you just handing out beer today?
I'm just handing out beer today. That is absolutely right. I am just handing out beer.
You gave the engineer one? Is he in his office drinking it right now, and all the stations are going to go off in about an hour?
if that is the way it goes, then that beer's stronger than I expected it to be. He got the one nuclear bomb in the bunch.
So when we do go back to the office, when I go back to the office, I'm trying to think of where it would be most appropriate. Maybe in the kitchen. There's got to be a place where I have that I walk by often that's got the peanut butter whiskey just sitting there, and I sneak shots all day.
Well, we'll just leave it in your office. I mean, that's the most convenient place of the studio.
Yeah, but see, I don't have it in my office right now. I just have it on the counter, like this little bar thing that we use as a bar. And so when I walk by it,
well, see, well, the thing about it is every adult in your house gets a shot every now and then. Pretty much every adult contributed to buying the bottle. If every adult at the office takes a shot when they go by, you're giving away a lot of free whiskey.
Oh, it's not to share.
Right. It's not to share. That's for your personal secret stash.
Yes, screwball. I mean, when we at the top of the hour when we leave, I think Corey goes and smokes, and I go to the screwball. It's peanut butter toast every morning.
I mean, it's delicious. I mean, and it goes with peanut butter and toast. Peanut butter toast. That's a good idea. That's healthy.
It's good.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a company in France give employees snuggle breaks?
Would a car shop build a custom car body using only crushed beer cans?
if their name is Corey? Or would a man end up working for a car rental company while waiting to return the car?
See, I wouldn't do that because I don't know how to make a car body. All I would do is crush the beer can.
You got to start with blueprints. They actually do make blueprints to build cars. And I'm not making that up.
901-535-9898. Hi, who's this?
Daniel?
Where are you from, Daniel?
Collierville.
Right on. Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
Oh, is it the guy working at the car dealership or whatever?
It is. The guy working at the car rental place that didn't even work there.
Heck yeah.
Daniel, you have got Morning Wood.
Awesome.
You also got yourself a pair of Barbecue Fest tickets for next week. And it is true. Everyone is looking for employees. You could find one just while you're returning a car.
There we go.
So a guy had been waiting to return a rental car at an Enterprise location for a while. And after about 15 minutes, he's standing at the counter. I watched this video. He's standing at the counter. The phone is on the other side of the counter. It's ringing nonstop. For 15 minutes, this phone is going unanswered. So he decided he'd do something about it. His name is Derek. He reached over the reception desk and answered the phone.
I was waiting to return a car for 15 minutes. There was a guy here just refusing to answer the phone. So I jumped in like a rental car superhero.
Thank you for calling Enterprise. Let me go ahead and check. Hey, do you know if we have any minivans today?
I have no idea. Matter of fact, well, let me say no because they got a shortage. I heard.
SUVs?
I think we might have SUVs.
Or anything midsize. You know, it's hilarious. I don't even work here. The phone has just, there's no one in here and the phone's been ringing for like 10 minutes. And there's a dude that was behind the desk. So I decided to answer the phone and now I got him to work. He's actually going to check on this for you.
Nice.
Who's that?
Just a customer.
For you?
Huh?
Are you a customer too?
I am a customer too. Yes.
That is fantastic. I love this guy.
Oh, he's my hero. He is my absolute
Did
hero.
you hear what the guy said, the employee, at the first time?
No, what in particular?
He said, do we have any minivans? And he said, I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, wait, say no. I heard there was a shortage.
Yeah.
I love people that
Don't work.
I love people that go to work and don't. If you're not going to work, just stay home. I mean, just don't do that to the rest of us.
He just picked up the phone. He is my hero. Do we have any openings? I want to hire this guy.
The manager of the place got mad at him for answering the phone.
Well, hire some better help, dude.
For real, you're mad at him because he called out your terrible employee. What are we doing? What are we doing? Anyway, congratulations, Dan. You got Morning Wood.
And a job.
And it's coming up just after 8 o'clock. I may be getting off the hook for Mother's Day. Not completely, but at least half.
What?
Yeah, I might not have to get my mom anything. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. Just
Corey, you're horrible.
maybe.
Here, I'm going to copy that. Oh, it won't let me. Let me see if I do show. Oh, it won't let me copy it.
I know how to copy it.
You going to screenshot it?
I am. All right. Oh, Bobby.
She's dead. Nice,
Wow.
Al.
Nice. All right, go get you a shot.
I'm not. I heard a slamming door. I don't want to get in the middle of that.
I heard a door slam. I'm just going to keep my distance for now.
Stay here and act like I don't know what's going on.
It's field day, getting ready for field day, stressful in the Bruns house. Everybody else on Earth field day's a breeze to get ready for. Here's a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Bye. Danny Brun's house. We got to get all this stuff together to take to field day.
You can though. I'm really just trying to get the logs in and stuff since I've got. I mean, slam. I'm gonna be running back in here, and Sherry's picking me up at noon, and then running back in here. Get on with Randy.
You know, be diving in. It's been 20 years I've had time to process. Well, you know, I'll be back.
Okay. Feeling so nice. Joy, if you're still on, I'm gonna beat your butt, girl. Okay, what am I doing? No. Music. Export. Ba 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 ba. Hello. Hello, text line. Who are you? My mom once worked at a restaurant while we were waiting for a table. We were on vacation in Branson. I think the year was 1997. Then she recruited my brothers and I to bus tables. We ended up working at the restaurant for 4 hours. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Oh, I know another thing to knock out.
Now I know why Crazy Little Thing Called Love got stuck in my head.
Why?
Because we played part of it. When we did the word.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Why'd I do that?
I don't know. I don't even know what you did, let alone why. Kumbaya. You all the way in Corinth? Johnny, you listening in Corinth, Mississippi? Gotta verify. Man, the new air conditioner is working like a charm.
I'm in. See, it just did it to me.
The bracelet. Mm-hmm.
Keep thinking we're on Teams, and it's like Green Acres. All right, so how you want to do you and Ross?
What do you mean?
Y'all want to do Teams? It's probably the easiest.
Yeah, we can just use Teams. That's fine. That'd be fine. I hit him up yesterday about what he wanted to talk about. He didn't give me much.
Oh man, he wings it. He knows it. He's the crow.
You know how I feel about that. So I've got some stuff planned.
Hilarious.
Just did it without him. There's a couple of good Ross type stories in the show prep. So we'll just use those and ruin his 10 o'clock hour.
We got okay. Randy at 3, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's a jam-packed day.
Man, it's a jam-packed day. We could have had it a little easier if there wasn't a certain doctor's appointment tomorrow.
No, I'm slammed tomorrow. I got a 12:30, a 1:30, and a 6.
What's at 6 tomorrow?
That new Memphis thing that I haven't heard nothing about. I need to ask them what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm bailing on the podcast.
Oh, well, you're a bailer.
Oh, yeah, I bail all the time. If you want to put the whole fam bam on the podcast, I'll bring the computer outside and we'll jump on there. I'm doing it smart too. I'm just going to Taco Bell and getting tacos.
I got to get a bunch of Gatorade for field day tomorrow. I'm off the hook today.
Right on. 2 field days. You got to leave at the same time tomorrow? All right.
We thought they were both today, 9:30 to 11:30, and then we were wrong.
Turns out not the case. I went to one field day one time. I went to Avery's last one. See, I just realized, man, I just realized a lot, man, with Avery, the last one, the fifth one. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't do. A lot of
one. Yeah, I get it.
well, I mean, a lot of it I didn't know. And then as I found out, we did more, but with Avery, it's just like the idea of having a savings account to pay for the child as the child is alive never occurred to me. Paying for the child, that it was going to have to do it, never occurred to me until it came for the time somebody was asking for money. Like the big picture, I didn't. They raise themselves, what with the internet and all. Turns out that's not the case. Really, I'm just joining band boosters for show content.
That's fantastic. Have you figured out how you can get somebody else to take her or what? Or pick her up, I mean?
I'm out. Yesterday I got somebody too, but that's not gonna happen every time. I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet. This whole band thing is when it really, really kicks into gear, it's gonna change my life. Like I ain't gonna get to do nothing I want to do till she can drive or walk. Which I don't see if she's willing to wander the neighborhood at 1:00 in the morning, if she's willing to walk basically to the high school in 9 below zero, not wearing socks, but she ain't willing to walk home from band. Come on. Here we go. I'll start.
Danny
Is animal not a species?
and Country Corey
Do I want Satan or the devil? I don't know.
on 98.1 The Max.
My mother, I may be off the hook as far as Mother's Day goes, Danny.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, but it's true. So my mom lives with me half the year, my brother half the year in Tupelo. Okay. Well, the pandemic started. She right about the time she went down there. And then my kid Aaron and his girlfriend Danny moved in with us for a while because they wanted to move back to Memphis from Little Rock. And so they got a place and got moved in over the weekend. So I tell my mom, all right, Mom, you give me a week, you give me a couple of days to get your room clean, and then you can come on back whenever you want to. And I'm going to preface this. I love my mother very much. She's my best friend, okay? But she's like, no, I got a doctor's appointment down here on the 10th, so I'll probably come up the next weekend. That means that about 10 days from now is when she's going to come back. Well, Mother's Day is this Sunday. And see, she's not going to be there free as a bird, baby.
Will that hurt her feelings? I mean, is Mother's Day a big thing in your family?
I am 45 years old. I've given her a Mother's Day present for 44 years in a row.
What'd you buy her when you were 1?
Macaroni. I mean, it was handprints, with just
Right.
finger paints and stuff. But yeah, I think I might be off the hook. Is that terrible? To be like, hey, I get a break this year, right on.
I think it's terrible. Yes. I think it's really horrible that you're saying that.
Really? What if I actually do it? Is that even worse than saying it?
No, you can do it. You can think it, but you're saying it.
So I might actually do it. Like I'm giving this real thought.
All right. So you've given her a Mother's Day gift every year.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, maybe I've had flowers delivered, sent a card. It hasn't always been a gift, but
no, I got you. You've always acknowledged it.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I'll acknowledge it. I'll call her and say Happy Mother's Day and stuff. I'll just leave the leaves off the. I mean, what am I going to
$5 card?
What am I going to give it to her when she gets up here?
Well, you could draw her a picture. What did you need to do? You take that little handprint of yours, honey, and you put it next to your handprint now, and you write something on there. You've made me a man.
You are missing the point here.
No, I'm not missing the point. I'm talking you out of it because you're a bad son.
The point is to just be able to not worry about it this year.
You're going to worry about it anyway.
After today, if I decide today that I'm not doing it, I won't think about it again until Mother's Day. And then I'll call her and be like, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Then get off the phone with her and give my wife breakfast in bed.
Well, I think you're giving her free room and board is a gift.
There we go. I don't have to. Then there it is. There it is. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Come on back and have your bedroom back.
And then you could have like a little note sitting right there when she gets there, and it's like, you are my favorite mom ever. I love you.
I'll write it with my left hand so it looks like a
yes.
little.
No, I really think you should find that handprint when you were a kid and put your 45-year-old handprint next to it, however old you are.
I think I should just skip it. Like, she's not here. My brother will handle Mother's Day.
Oh, so just tell him to put your name at the bottom of the card. And Corey.
Write it with your left hand so it looks like a little kid wrote it. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I love that. Just hey Craig, can you write my name? Whatever you do for Mother's Day, just add my name to it.
Perfect.
Of course, you know what he's going to say then. Well,
then I need you to Venmo me some money.
Yeah, I need you to cash at me. That's exactly what he's going to say. Because he's cheap. And that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking 901-535-9898. Is this a terrible idea? Or have I been given a gift?
You've been given a gift not to give a gift.
It's an opportunity to be selfish.
How to be an a-hole with Corey.
Oh, don't be like that, Danny. It's not that bad. But
yes, it is.
She's not here, so
I'm a mom, so great. This is what my kids are going to be, going over in their head in 40 years.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, if I am lucky. If I'm still around. Not.
If you're lucky, your kids will love you as much as I love my mom. Love her so much, I'm skipping Mother's Day. Nobody's calling because I'm such a terrible human being. Why am I having to sign into everything again?
I don't know. I feel the same way. Joe's, I'm done talking if you want me to do something. Josie. Yeah, I was just talking on the air. I couldn't do what I was talking. Did you know where he was sleeping?
98.1 The Max.
Man, you better buy that lady a Mother's Day. I wish I could buy one for mine, but she's been gone 2.5 years.
I know, man. A lot of people don't have their moms. I really feel lucky. She's almost 80 years old and still kicking. But man, this 1 year, I could skip it. Oh, I could skip it.
You'll have plenty of years you'll be able to skip. I wouldn't skip one while she's here.
Oh, see, that's part. Yeah.
Well, thanks.
I know.
All right, thanks for calling, brother. It's good to hear from you.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye. All right. Oh, yeah, field day hairdo. It's the bracelet.
Baby.
Hope you get your bracelet tangled up in her hair. That'd be funny.
Shut up. Is your sister ready too?
Yeah, she's brushing her hair. So I guess no, she's not ready yet. But we're leaving like 80 seconds.
80. Interesting.
Very specific. Tell her I said to have fun at field day.
Corey says have fun at field day.
Okay.
Okay. Go. Love you. Give me a hug. Oh. Do you need this?
Yes.
Thanks.
That's what you need to hammer on me now. She's almost 80. Don't do.
I'm so glad that guy brought it up because I didn't even think about going there. Let me shut this door before we have the carpenter's personality come out on the air.
Ooh. Ben had a cool story. We may have missed it. We may have missed a topic on that Born in Wood story. When did you work somewhere you didn't work?
Oh, every time I go to the grocery store.
Right, and go to the self checkout.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ben's. Damn it! I read that while you were gone.
If I got a certain amount of groceries, I ain't going to the self checkout. For the simple reason I don't work there. And then I'll end up bagging groceries anyway. Like I work there.
I don't know if Bobby sent it to both you and me, but something on. I can't check chat while the rundown's on here.
I don't have anything new.
Okay.
So apparently he didn't send it to both of us. Oh yeah, this is where you break out the story too. Just where you bring out hard, cold facts. Something messed up? Is that why you're getting messages from Bobby?
I don't know. I need an email. I'm not checking the chat and then losing the rundown. Nothing annoys me more.
Nothing annoys you more? Nothing.
No, if there's a problem, then email me. I don't chat.
What are we working on? AOL?
Well, I just can't handle that. If I click off the rundown, it's gone.
If you click back on it, it opens back up.
Right. So I have my email open and my rundown open.
Open. You.
Then I ain't got to click nothing.
Right?
Me and my baby. Noon margaritas. Maybe I'll have a couple margaritas on my way out to Millington and drive that new car.
Great idea.
Not.
We should go now, huh? See if I can make that happen. Look at that.
Now back to Danny
LOL moment. Wow.
and Country Corey
Can I bring a bottle of bourbon and a bag of weed?
on 98.1 The Max.
I'm exploring the idea of skipping Mother's Day because my mother won't be here. She'll be at my brother's house in Tupelo, and I think maybe.
But why this year? Why not last year?
I don't know. I mean, I sent her a card last year with a gift card.
Okay, so I mean,
I just think this is a good year. I don't know. She's going to be back. She'll probably be here next year. She'll probably be at my house next year. So, 901-535-9898. Good morning.
Man, you better buy that lady a Mother's Day present. I wish I could buy one for mine, but she's been gone 2.5 years.
I know, man. A lot of people don't have their moms. I really feel lucky. She's almost 80 years old and still kicking. But man, it's 1 year. I could skip it. Oh, I could skip it.
You'll have plenty of years you'll be able to skip. I wouldn't skip one while she's here.
Oh, see,
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Now his guilt is coming into the.
That is a perfect phone call, and I'm embarrassed I didn't think of it, because what's going to happen if she doesn't make it to the next Mother's Day?
Oh, really? We're laying the regret card now?
Oh, yeah. It's not about buying her something. It's about how you're going to feel when you don't.
Man, I mean, it's just, I could skip it.
Dude, it's $5.
Yeah, I could skip it. It's $5. I could
keep this person. I know.
I could keep.
You're more worried about handing out your Cinco de Mayo beer than getting your mom a gift.
Wow, you were laying it on thick today. God.
Well, you're being an a-hole.
I'm just exploring an idea. I'm exploring an idea.
Well, it's a bad idea. And you know, the average person missed out on 28 days worth of quality time with their mom over the past year because of the pandemic. 80% say they're going to try and use this Mother's Day as a way to make up for lost time. And you're trying to get out of getting her a card.
I don't. You better take your ass to Tupelo and see your mother just came in the text.
Is that your mom?
Right, she's texting. Probably my brother texting you. Take your ass down here, pick her up. He's like, come get her. I was just thinking. That's all. I was just thinking. Is this a bad idea? Good morning.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, well, I got an idea for you.
Okay.
Take your country butt down here and tell her Happy Mother's Day yourself.
Okay. Seems okay. So this is a bad idea. Look, that's why I brought it up. I just explore the idea, lay it out there, and see what what the class thinks. And
the class says you're an a-hole and you need to go get a card.
I'm beginning to realize that. and you know what might even be worse is that I went into this thinking it was a decent idea. Thinking that it would, that maybe she wouldn't even notice. I don't know.
She may not notice, but she'll notice that you took the time to show her that you love her.
And I do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to diss on my mom. She's awesome. But I was just, I didn't even bring this idea up to Margo. I didn't even bring it up to my wife at all.
Yeah, because your wife probably already has the flowers ordered for you. That's what we do. We clean up y'all's mess. Well, I do it every year. I look at the carpenter and I said, "You got something for your mom for Mother's Day?" And he's like, just kidding. I already took care of it.
Wow, will you take care of mine too?
Yes. I will, and I'll write with my left hand. So it looks like you're
just to make sure. Thank you, Danny Bruns. I appreciate it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, we got a senseless survey coming up in a half hour. I'll call a number at random and see if we can get whoever answers the phone to stay on the phone through a series of 10 survey questions. That's coming up in exactly 30 minutes.
And don't be cheap, Corey. Like the shovel, says Rusty from the Rick's Powder Coating text line.
Man, why does the shovel never go away? I don't even get that was fun.
Are you going to do the elderly story?
Yeah, listen, we can do that next. We're talking about. It is. That's worse than. Never mind. I know what you're going to say. We'll just let it go. We'll let it be said.
You can even drive to Tupelo. How long does that take? 90 minutes?
I know Monday they're going to want to know what I did for my mom. Which means if I guess I got to, if I'm going to send her a card, I got to get it in the middle of the day, huh?
Be a good idea.
I could buy her a fern because my daughter-in-law bought her a fern for Mother's Day a couple of years ago. I killed it. Because turns out ferns need water in the wintertime.
I wrote it down. That's what I do when my friends have babies. I give them a plant so they feel real guilty when it dies.
That's awesome.
This plant is for them to live forever, for the plant to grow with the baby.
This represents the baby's life.
Yes.
Oh,
And
look,
then-
you killed the plant. What a great parent you're going to be.
Yeah. You can't even keep a
And the plant
alive.
dies because you just don't have time to water it with a screaming kid around all the time. That's coming to my house too, real soon. By the end of the year, I'll have baby stories.
Do you see this
And
last
old
one?
lady stories and everything. What?
Your cheap ass needs to get your mom a gift and pick something up for my mom for my cheap ass as well.
The people whose moms are no longer with us hate me now.
Now.
The climate control in this room is bipolar.
Weird.
Did you hook up the air conditioner?
I'm not. No.
No, in seriousness, I know I'm gonna lose my mom soon enough. I don't know. My grandmother lived to like 98. I might have another 10 years or more of Peggy Jean. I mean, it doesn't matter. She smokes 3 packs a day, COPD, arthritis, fibromyalgia. The list of ailments goes for forever, but you can't kill evil.
Your mama ain't evil.
No, she's not. Wow. Hmm. Climb up in this bad boy.
I just got blocked.
Who blocked you?
I don't know.
Why are you harassing people on the internet? Because I know you got nothing but time for that. I got it. Yay.
What?
I love it. Just you do the story. You just do this. We need a name for the tour. What's the name of the tour? Sightseeing store tour that they went on. I'm gonna be the tour guide. I love it. I love it. You see where they're gonna end the mask mandate?
No.
Yeah, they're gonna end the mask mandate soon. Maybe by Memorial Day. They said, hell, Corey and Danny's fully vaccinated. We can. Oh, you're giving me too many. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. That's plenty. You can go for hours.
I just don't feel like I feel like there's one in there that's just the golden nugget that's got to be brought out.
You just feel like there's something. You're just minding. You're just chip. Chip away at it. You're gonna find gold in a minute.
Chipping away at it.
That's it. That was good. That was good. That was a good one.
Hey, Tommy, I'm at home and Corey's at the studio. What's sad is my walls look the same as the studio's walls. I need to get this. I need to redo this room.
Or redo this room. Like not you, but somebody. I know just the guy. $30 seconds.
Now back to Danny
It's gonna be one of those days, huh, buddy?
and Country Corey
Now, if I got to pee, I'm like, okay, I'm on borrowed time.
on 98.1 The Max.
A group of elderly tourists in China all paid to go on a sightseeing tour recently,
How wonderful.
but it was actually a way to get them to a cemetery for a sales pitch. Basically, hey, you're dying soon. Get buried here.
Wow.
The good part, they say that they did get lunch as part of their trip. Oh, yeah, they got the Last Supper.
Oh. Can you imagine? What do you think the name of that tour is?
Oh, underground tours. Please bring your own shovel.
Oh, I wouldn't. To the Geritol Depends End of the Lifetime Tour presented by AARP. Like a rock concert.
Pearly Gate Tours.
The Grave Escape.
The Grave Escape. Please socially distance 6 feet under.
Oh, maybe not tomorrow, but real soon. Oh, wait a minute.
Thank you for coming on the Grave Escape Tour brought to you by AARP. If you look on your left, you'll notice a cemetery plot. And that brings me to my first and most important question of the tour. Have you thought about your end-of-life needs? You don't want to burden your children. Let's go ahead and take care of this today.
Could you imagine?
Let's just knock that out. While we're here, if you guys could sign this, give me a couple grand.
Go back to the megaphone. That was much better. Tell me to keep my feet and hands in the bus at all times too, please.
Keep your feet and arms inside the grave at all times. Make sure you socially distance 6 feet under.
The farewell tour. Thank you on our Rick Powder Coating text line. You win the farewell tour.
Welcome to the farewell tour. We could use you to sign this waiver.
How much is a burial plot these days?
I think a couple grand.
Couple of grand?
I'm going to guess $5,000. I could be way off.
We got a 30% discount. Our normally $5,000 price is now, for this tour only, $3,500.
Could you imagine sitting there and then looking at your spouse who booked it?
that would be my spouse looking at me who booked it and said, you said we got a deal on this, buddy. Turned out to be a timeshare. That's terrible.
That's what they do over at Elmore Park.
Oh.
It's just a tourist trap, but actually it's a buy a plot trap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can still buy a plot in Elmore, can you?
I don't think so. I think it's full.
You know how many dead people are in that cemetery?
No, how many?
You know, all of them.
All of them. I know. I'm just gonna let you have it, man. You set that joke up so proudly. I was gonna let it go.
Oh, I'm such a nerd with my dad jokes.
All right, that senseless survey is coming up. I've been threatening you with it, and here in about 15 minutes, I'll call a number at random, see if we can on the phone through a bunch of ridiculousness. That's just good fun right there. It's just good.
Johnny wrote, okay, this is the end of the line. Please exit the bus. Oh, that was fantastic.
Oh, I wish I'd have thought about it. That's what I should get my mom for Mother's Day. Is that
Why didn't we think of that?
Oh, damn it. Oh. Goodness. We ain't right. Just ain't right. Ugh.
What? How am I just now seeing this?
Really?
Not school.
Huh?
It's not school, right?
No, it's not school. It's Margot's bailed on Taco Bell and wants me to go get groceries for tacos. Because Aaron thought that Margot was going to make tacos. So now.
Tell Aaron that he owns his own house. He can make tacos for everybody. The man said, you better hurry up and get your plot. People are dying to get in here. All right, let's see.
See, I was the goat before there was a goat, Joel. You know I was in front of that curve by like 5 years. Sorry, I used to work with Joel, and I had a goat sign on my door that I made because I just found out that it meant greatest of all time, and I was really happy that I thought that was so clever, and now it's everything's a goat this and goat that.
Do you hear something ringing? Oh, it's a truck backing up. It's a garbage man. Never mind. This is ridiculous.
What is?
You know, you're talking about the mask mandate being lifted. Did you see you can win a car?
Yeah. I heard Ditch talking about that yesterday afternoon and went and looked it up yesterday. I saw that. That's a little over the top, I think. Hey, do it because it's the right thing to do for the community. I don't know. All right, Margot gave me a good reason for bailing on Taco Bell tacos. quote, I want good tacos, not soggy tacos. And if we go buy a bunch of tacos, they'll be soggy.
Right.
And it's because Aaron wants crunchy tacos. AutoZone, oil change place, Kroger. I won't get home till like 1 o'clock.
I want to rip this off, but I'm not going to do it because I'm a nice person.
I really wish you would. No, really, rip what off?
Oh, or maybe we have her come on and tell it after she.
They have fried tacos at that place? Bobby's telling me something I didn't know. Is that taco place? I can't pronounce the name of it, but I know where it's at.
Is that the truck I used to eat out of every day?
I think it's the taco shop that's at
Oh my God. Hilarious, Johnny Knight.
and to meet you. That's good. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You want to rip it off, don't you?
I do.
Should I email her and ask her to come on? Say, tell her we really want to rip your idea off, but we're nice. So,
Absolutely.
okay.
Or we can wait till after it's published and do it then. But yeah, having her on is fine. I got no problem with that. Oh, senseless survey. Senseless survey. Yeah, but when I think tacos, Chris, I don't think the VFW. I think old people dancing. I think VFW. That's what needs to make a comeback, Danny, is the VFW. Used to be a social center in the communities it was in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Control.
Control. Did you ever notice that Ultron and Optimus Prime have the same voice?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh. Well, yeah, old people, Chris. That's cool. I'm glad a VFW is still kicking.
Can you hear that?
Sounds like a phone ringing, like a landline.
In our headphones, but now it sounds like a house alarm.
Uh-oh. Soft tacos at the VFW because of no teeth. That's funny. Y'all got jokes today. I love it. Bring them.
You want Memphis and May on a Monday?
I don't know what that question means, so hold that thought.
It's time for the Senseless Survey
This is so stupid.
on the Max Morning Show.
It's real simple. I'm just going to pick a number and call it and see if I can get whoever answers to stay on the restaurant or stay on the restaurant. I looked at the Streamline feed or whatever it's called. And anyway, I just call a number at random, and whoever answers the phone, I try to keep them on through a series of 10 ridiculous survey questions.
I hope it's as senseless as this break has been so far, and I'm going to guess with 5.
But you bet. No, 5 questions today. Huh?
5.
All right, here we go.
I got 5 on it.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. I'm with the American Census Department. Wonder if I could have 30 seconds of your time for a consumer survey.
Fine, dude. What are we talking about here? What are you selling?
Are you currently recycling in your home?
I mean, no.
At your funeral, would you rather hear Stairway to Heaven or Highway to Hell?
Definitely AC/DC, bro. Definitely AC/DC.
Don't care what
And
it's about.
what's the most pairs of socks you're able to put on at once?
Pairs of socks. That'd be 1. 2. Yeah, 1. What the hell kind of question is that?
Oh, it's a survey question, sir.
Whatever, dude. All right.
With the popularity of the Smurfs movie, do you expect a rise in babies named Gargamel?
I don't even understand. That's whatever. You just say, I don't know, dude.
I did not know how to answer that question. Why was it so hard for him?
Got so flustered, I think.
And the best was, what kind of question is that, sir? It's a survey question.
Oh, duh. I mean,
I told you that's what I'm going to ask you, are some survey questions here. I think you may have hit 5.
maybe. I don't even know. I don't. You always you guess, and then I forget to count.
I know, because I get too wrapped up in the questions. They're hilarious.
Good stuff. Coming up just after 9 o'clock, Danny Bruns is going to be leaving us early today because she has one elementary school field day. What grade is this field day for?
Kindergarten.
Okay. Kindergarten field day is today. And before she leaves, we're going to discuss it.
And you know what I'm going to go do right now? Take off the pajama pants and put on jeans.
Ooh, for the first time in a year.
Yep.
Awesome. Chris counted 4.
Well, thanks, accountant Chris.
For keeping up with it. All right. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will too. Why? Oh, oh my God. Why is everything so difficult? Jesus. Oh, I bet it's gotta be that. Don't go away, Matt. Just go away. Where are you? Come on. Good.
You asked me if I wanted to do Memphis in May on a Monday.
The interview.
Oh, we're doing an interview?
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that Monday. I'd say okay.
Okay, now this better send this time. If it doesn't, it only gets 2 tries. Okay, I'll be right back. We gotta find some clean pants and jeans. If those exist. What's the weather outside? Do I need to put a shirt on underneath this shirt?
It's a little cooler. Let me look at the. Are you looking at the weather?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd always rather be hot than cold. I know myself. I know myself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Gel on.
Yeah. don't understand how I have a million pairs of jeans and I hate them all.
I understand it. Look at you. Got your long sleeve on, your field day shirt over your long sleeve. You got your Converses on too? Jeans and athletic shoes.
No, duck boots.
Mud boots because it's muddy out there.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. I would have gone out there in regular shoes like I did the other day and got my feet all wet. Went and played Frisbee golf and got my feet all wet because I didn't consider that it was going to be wet. And I hate having wet socks. Five seconds.
Me a dog now. I'll take a bone.
And Country Corey.
Boobs on TV, always necessary.
On 98.1 The Max.
We missed field day last year because of the pandemic, and it's back.
So you're going on field day today with one of your daughters. Which one?
The kindergarten is today, the second graders tomorrow.
Oh, so we got two back-to-back field days? How can you handle this much fun?
We have to talk about one of our questions in this weekly report that we keep together just so our local office and corporate office could kind of make sure everybody's on the same page, know what we're doing. One of the questions is, what's keeping you up at night? My answer today was end of the school year activities, because there's a million
in there, though. I haven't been to a field day in a long time. I went to Avery's last one when she was in like fifth grade or whatever. Do they still, what does field day in 2021 look like?
A lot of relay races.
They'd still do sack races, three-legged races?
No, three-legged is still there. Now, the problem, I'm going to have a little trouble answering the question because we went to one school for kindergarten and that school was went all out. The parents went all out. Well, we moved schools and this school opened its first year last year and we didn't have a field day. So I don't really know what I'm walking into.
Ooh, you might get outdone by somebody you're trying to outdo.
Oh, I'm just walking in with a t-shirt this time. So
you're not taking a bunch of food and drinks and
I'm on Gatorade patrol tomorrow.
Okay.
So today, I'm in the clear today.
Wow. So what do you expect to do parenting at field day? Are you like racing too?
Oh no, we're just spectators. So we'll just have to yell for our children.
Oh, you're there to cheer.
We're there to cheer and watch and
take pictures.
Mm-hmm. Just participate, because if you don't, well, then you're a bad parent. At least your kids make you feel that way. So
see, I got 5 kids and I realized the stuff that I didn't do with 4 of them, a lot of times, like I was 3 kids in before I even knew I could go to field day. Like when I was a kid, no parents came to field day. And there weren't any games or scheduled activities. They just let a bunch of 6th graders out and said, y'all got 4 hours, have fun.
Now I remember I still have my first place blue ribbon from kindergarten for the, you would run where the buses went. You would run from one side to the other in socks, and then you'd put your shoes on and you'd have to tie your shoes and run back. and I did that the fastest.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, always good to get a blue ribbon.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know if you know this, but whenever anybody asks me about my awards and my recognition, it's the shoe tying contest and the field day kindergarten.
Yeah, never mind 40 under 40. That's just it's the field day ribbon.
Shut up. You just have to give them money and you can do it too.
Well, okay. Look, I'm going to encourage you not to take White Claws because it's school property.
Well, I do have that cooler already packed.
Of course you do.
I don't go anywhere without the White Claws. What's going to happen if I don't have them packed and everyone's out there, boozing it up and I don't have any?
Well, just bum one or call the police.
I'm not bringing White Claws. Not to the 9:30. Now, if we were doing this in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I got to go see my boy Shaq out at Homer Skelton in Millington. I don't need to show up there drunk.
No, that's true. I don't know. They probably wouldn't be surprised.
But they'd call me an Uber.
Probably, yeah. And if you're trying to drive home a new car, it's best not to show up intoxicated.
You think? Maybe. What are you going to do the rest of the hour?
I'm going to get Ross on, and Ross and I are going to cut up.
Riveting.
Yeah, it's going to be compelling and rich.
Well, have a good day. I have to do this again tomorrow. Sorry.
I don't care. You just do you. I just think it's great that you're so involved. I really do. I think it's awesome. You're way more involved than I am.
Yeah, but you got older kids now. I swear each year it's more demanding. Like 2021 is nothing like 1991.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
We're not only expected to work, we're also expected to get off work and go to 16 different things.
Every day, it seems like.
Every day.
I know. I'm about to join the Bartlett High School Band Boosters. I realized last night that Avery's in high school now, even though she's only in 8th grade. She's really in high school starting this spring. And that is going to cause me a lot of effort and a lot of money. And I better just get on board with that.
Start now.
Yeah, just get on board with it. Don't even have any feelings about it. Don't have any thoughts. Just do it. All right. Well, have fun, Danny Bruns. We will see you mañana.
Bye-bye.
All right. Ross Turner, Ross the Boss, the mayor of Midtown, coming up next. If he answers the phone.
If not, Corey's all alone. All right. Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.